Well, while some people wake up with coffee, I wake up with a bottle of water and an active exhaust. What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we actually have some cool things going on. I'm heading to my parents' house to pick up a new modification that has just arrived for the GT-R. It is from AAM Competition, another super awesome part for the car. I think the last time I ordered a part from them was my 3-inch intakes. That's back when I lived at the apartment, so I always had things shipped to their house just because I didn't trust the apartment. So I must have left that address in there when I ordered the new thing. I don't know if I'm going to show you what the part is. I'm definitely excited for what it is and what it has to offer. Comment down below if you know what the part is, because you know what bolt-on parts I have so far and where my car is if you've been following along with the build of the GT-R. So I'd like to see if any of you can guess which part I went with. On top of that, we need to talk about the new 2020 Toyota Supra. I'm going in next week to order my car, and I made a few posts on Instagram asking you guys what color I should go with, and I've decided I'm going to let our subscribers pick which color I go with. So we're going to go through all the stats and all the polls to see basically what the popular choice is. And then as far as a quick update on the GT-R, all the squeaks that you saw me fix in a previous video are completely gone. I am really happy with that. The exhaust does not rattle anymore. It does not smack against the frame anymore, so I did a good job there. Nothing has gone wrong. The fire extinguisher, I really love the new location. Comment down below what you guys think. I didn't hate it at all in front of the seat, but honestly, I don't know why I didn't think of this new location earlier. I just think it looks so good being bolted to the side like that. And then a final update, the Michelin tires, I am really happy with. I've been putting probably 2 tanks of gas on them so far. The car handles just like it should. Ton of grip. I haven't done any launch control or anything like that, but the car is definitely on par with the way it should be. The other tires were a horrible nightmare. I'm so glad that is done. Got my refund, everything went smooth, so I ended up losing out on like 30 bucks, so no big deal. So I am almost at their house now. I'm gonna take some fun back roads, everything in race mode and automatic, just to see how aggressive the car can go. Always fun on some back roads. The curb on their driveway is always a little sketchy with these cars. It will be interesting to see how well the Supra does, and more importantly, I wonder how the C8 is going to do. That's not the smallest thing out there. Alright, so now we are in the dilemma. Do I go say hi to Maddie first, or do I go get the package first? Maddie or the package? Well, I think we gotta go say hi to Maddie first. She is probably freaking out here in the car. Let's see if I can see her yet. I see her bed, but I don't see her yet. Alright, I wonder where little Maddie is. You wanna go outside? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go outside. You barking at my car. Let's go, come on. Let's go find, come on, over here. Maddie, over here. Ooh, look at that. So, here we go. We got a big box. Luckily this should fit in the GT-R. It's actually got some weight to it, wow. Wow, that's got some weight to it. So comment down below, what do you guys think is in the box? This is from AAM Competition, and obviously it is for the Nissan GT-R. We're like 1 inch too big. There we go. Alright, so now it is time to talk about the Toyota Supra. So the other day I posted on Instagram as an Instagram story asking you guys what you thought of the different colors. So I'm only going to buy red, white, or blue. I'm not going to buy any other color than that. Now by the time this video goes live, those are long gone. But just a quick look, I did a post, hopefully that works good. But you can see the red, white, and the blue. I did a poll as to what color. So obviously we have the white one there, and then we have the red one with the votes right there, the blue one. And then I just posted them all together. And I also asked if you guys think I should let you pick, and the majority said yes. So that's what we're gonna do. We are going to let these subscribers pick what color car I go with. Now on top of that, I did make a post on YouTube. Let me actually pull it up real quick. So under the community portion on YouTube, if you didn't see this, go ahead and take a look. We got 160 comments as of right now. I tallied everything up this morning, so there might be a few that I didn't get in the tally. But I love those pictures. I'll put a screenshot of this up right now. Just the rear end of the car is so good looking. So with that said, on YouTube, the #1 popular choice was a tie. we had 43 to 43 white to blue. And then red is at, I guess, second place technically at 37, or I guess that would be third place. So red is not the most popular on YouTube. However, when we go to Instagram, so looking at the poll where I had this one up, kind of the quiz or whatever, so we got 48 votes on blue, 57 on red, and 104 on white. So on Instagram, hands down, white was the #1 picked one. And then when I did this image saying, you know, white, yes or no, 71% said yes, but that was 207 votes for yes and 83 for no. So white, hands down, is the #1 choice. So that is what I'm gonna go for. Red on Instagram, we got 86 votes for yes and 73 for no. I mean, we're 54-46. That's almost, you know, 50-50 on red. And then looking at blue, we had many more votes than red, 131 for yes and 145 for no. So looking at these stats, obviously white, hands down, by far is #1. Red, we didn't have as many votes, you know, 80 to 70. And then blue, we had 130, 140 votes. Still in favor of no on Instagram, but many more votes for yes on blue than on red. So with all that said, I can't promise a white car just because certain cars haven't even been made yet. And for me, given YouTube is my job, this is my full-time job, I need to get the car as soon as possible. I did not buy a launch edition. Those were all a little bit more expensive than what I really value spending on that car. I'm not gonna spend, you know, 60 grand out the door on the car. I love the new Supra, it's a fantastic car, but I'm not spending 60 grand on it. I'm just not going to. So I'm not going to tell you the specification or the trim level, but I already know exactly what spec I want and what options I want for the car. So we're going to do that first and then see what white, red, and blue ones are available. And really the first one that I can get is what I'm going to get, because if I order it from the factory, order it the exact way I want, let's say white with a few options that I want, it might be a few months, and I cannot wait a few months. That's just not worth it. So I'm going to shoot for a white one. We're going to try to get a white one in the spec that I want. But then I guess if that one we can't find, if a blue one is available, I guess we're going blue. I'm torn on blue. I didn't really think of it in the beginning of getting the blue because it was a darker color. I really want a bright color, you know, bright white. I loved my whitenism. I love that color on a car. I know a lot of people say white gets dirty, but mine stayed so clean. If it rained out, it'd be dirty. But other than that, it stayed so clean. You never saw a scratch. Like, it just looked so beautiful. Red, the car looks like a Ferrari, the 812 Superfast. It looks just like that car. It looks so good in person. The blue, a lot of people have commented, no one really has a blue one. I've never seen one in person. I saw one in Virginia for sale, and it had all the other options that I wanted, and that kind of made me think about blue. So blue would be good. No matter what, this car will be PPF'd and ceramic coated, so I'm not worried about swirl marks or scratches or stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna go on Monday and see what I can get. I will keep you updated as far as what color I pick. That video that I'll be filming then will be me literally buying the car, like getting it all done. We're just waiting for the car to arrive at that point. So I will tell you the color. I'm not going to tell you the spec or trim level or options until I actually get it here. But yeah, I'm going to let our subscribers pick the color. White is what you guys have voted for. Me buying this car is all thanks to you guys and YouTube. Being able to do this as my job is why I can add the Supra alongside the GT-R. GT-R is not going anywhere anytime soon. That car will only be getting sold when the new Z hopefully comes out, if it ever comes out. But GT-R and Supra will be together, which is an insane thing. I cannot thank you guys enough for your support. And since, you know, buying the Supra is such a big part of YouTube, I figured, you know, our subscribers, our viewers, let's kind of build this car together, spec it out the way you guys want to see it. These are the 3 colors that I want. Like, if you handed me one of them, I'd take any of them. They're all amazing colors. So I'm totally happy with getting white. I love getting a white car. If I can't find one, and if I get a blue or a red, I will be perfectly happy with those. I already have cool color combos to kind of modify the car in other ways than factory to add to whatever color I go with. So any of the 3 colors, I have a lot of cool ideas in my head to make them even better. Well, yeah, we're going with the white Supra. We're going to try our best to find a white one. The dealer and I have been working together really tightly to hopefully narrow down the perfect car for me. So that'll be in an upcoming video, but yeah, I'm letting you guys pick the spec of my new car. All right, Maddie, is it time to go find some tools? Let's go get some tools. Let's go. Well, luckily, actually, it worked out well that, I don't know what she was doing, that I had the package delivered here because I needed to get some tools anyway. There's one tool I need to get. I have no clue where it is, but in case I have to trim any plastic or anything with the car, that is gonna make it a million times easier. All right, there we go, this one right here. So just one of those multi-function power tools. We've had this for a long, long time, but one of these right here is really good for cutting plastic. I don't know if I have to trim anything for this modification. but it is a lot bigger than stock, so there probably is going to be some trimming. But this is definitely going to make it a lot easier. So now that I have that, I think I just need some socket extensions, which are somewhere in here. Alright, always in the last place you look, of course, out of all these drawers, the last one. So, I think this in the multi-tool should be everything. I have everything else. Now, if any of you are not subscribed to the channel, now would be a fantastic time to go ahead and hit that button. It is 100% free to subscribe, actually. All you have to do is click a button down below the video, and you can stay tuned and up to date to a lot of cool things coming this year. It helps us out tremendously. If you guys want to see more videos with the car, I mean, we do some expensive parts on them, buying new cars. It takes a lot. So when our viewers subscribe, it really helps us out more than you know it, and we really appreciate it. So go ahead, hit the button down below along with the bell notification to stay notified when new videos go live. But that is it for getting the tools, getting the performance part, and talking about the Supra. Let's head back to my house. Well, no trip in the GT-R would be complete without at least topping off the fuel tank. We're at a half a tank, but might as well. So comment down below, what is the favorite modification you have done to your car? I think for me on the GT-R, the downpipes have to be it, because when the valves are open, the way this car sounds is like everything you could dream of this car sounding. And especially being the Army Tricks exhaust with the Valvetronic muffler, when I have the valves closed, which they are right now, the car sounds stock. There's no drone, there's nothing like that. It's crazy how it works. But then of course the valves open, it's straight pipe, then it sounds ridiculous. Now with the Supra, I wonder what mods I will be doing to it. Of course I'm gonna pretty much do everything I've done to the GT-R to that car. Full bolt-ons, fuel injectors, tune, all that kind of stuff. And as of now, I think there might be a few performance parts out for it already, but I will be working with a few shops actually developing some new intakes and exhausts for the car. So we're gonna get that going pretty much ASAP. I'm not gonna do anything to void the warranty just yet, just because I wanna test its reliability for a little bit at least. I've never owned a brand new car, so I wanna hold on to that warranty. But at least I can still do bolt-ons and then do a lot of cosmetic and interior modifications to it. Alright, I have made it back home now. Looks like Mike is working on the Z. This box barely fit in the trunk, which you guys know, but now, let's get this out.
Were you able, yeah, I guess you could have taken it apart if you had to, right?
Yeah, I didn't want to unbox it until I got home.
Ah, your exhaust is hot.
Ow.
Oh, dude. I'm good. It didn't leave any burn marks.
Sweet. And I got the multi-tool and an extender. So, yeah, this may or may not be a two-part install for this product. I do have to do some testing before I actually install it. I'll probably do that tomorrow. But I was just about to ask you what you think it is, but you already know what it is.
Yeah, I already know what it is.
I'm excited.
I don't know if you showed this or not.
That's all I'll show, because this probably is not up yet.
Probably not.
They already may or may not know what happened. But let's get this inside, and I'm gonna unbox it. Oh, you'll see. Woo! Dang. Well, that's got some size to it. Well guys, unfortunately I'm not gonna show you what is in the box. That is for an upcoming video. All I can say is, wow, that, maybe you've just heard a little bit of it. That is pretty nice, definitely. That is going to help out the GT-R tremendously. Oh boy, it's gonna be an install though. It's gonna be some work. Anyway, that is gonna wrap up today's video. We went over a lot. You guys are gonna pick the color of my new Toyota Supra. I am so excited. In like 4 or 5 days, I'm going into the dealership to actually spec it out and order it. I'm not technically ordering it from the factory because that'll take way too long, but we're really just gonna look throughout the East Coast, what has been produced, what is on its way here, what is literally in the States, and the dealership is basically gonna trade one of their allocations for another one that fits the car that I want to buy. So anyway, that is all the updates for today's video. Hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up, smash the subscribe button. Stay tuned for plenty more content to come. Also check out our merchandise. It helps us out tremendously. We really appreciate it. And I think it's about time we start making some Supra and C8 designs and the 350Z design. We gotta do that. But anyway guys, that is it for the video. We'll see you next video.